How much work has gone into this festival?
Well, I laugh because, when you do something for the first time under these circumstances, it's a lot of surprises, a lot of ups and downs. But the initial start of it was, I knew by around like November, December of last year, after the celebration of life that we had on Halloween, both at Sparta High School and at Lake Mohawk Country Club, that I felt like this wasn't over and I felt like we can do more. And just to preface this, what really wanted me to do this was Rob's niece, Alexis, who I believe lives out in Colorado, put together a GoFundMe campaign, and the family about close to $150,000 within a matter of 6 weeks just to pay for expenses and all that stuff. And I knew that people still cared, and I knew people wanted to still like do something. So around January time, because I wanted the family to properly grieve, even though that they're kind of still grieving and they'll probably grieve for the rest of their lives about this in some way or another, I basically called Christina Ambrosino, which is Rob's wife, and she's been very friendly with me, even when Rob was alive and vice versa, and has been very, very caring, and still is. I asked for her blessing to do an event for Rob because I felt like it was needed, because I later found out that in Sparta there's just been a lot of, not just death, but just like a lot of like, just sadness. So at any rate, Christina gave me her blessing, and what we are going to be doing is raising funds in Rob's name to create scholarships.
And this is scholarships specific to Dover and Sparta students?
Yes, and it's mainly in the areas of the arts and athletics, because that's what Rob did, and he did it very well. I felt that honoring both schools was necessary because one thing that I've always said, that regardless of where you go to or how you served, and we want to make sure that whomever later down the line becomes a recipient of these scholarships embody who Rob was. Passion, character, and it's not just about how well off your family is. It's really about how bad do you want to live out your goals and your life's purpose, because that's what it's all about. And Rob lived this purpose daily. And I actually even told Christina, and I'll tell this publicly, when Rob was out doing a gig and he would come back late home at night and was tired, it was like 3-4 o'clock in the morning, and he's lying in bed. He did that out of love. He didn't just do that just for his enjoyment. He did that because, again, he's living in Sparta. He wants to contribute heavily to his family, want to give them the best life possible. And he did all that. And I want this fundraiser to continue to do that, in the sense that we don't forget who Rob Ambrosino is and what he symbolized in his community, or I should say communities, because, he was just loved everywhere he went. You first met him, great energy, great smile, just made you feel good. He made you feel comfortable about yourself, and was the life of the party. And I said this at the memorial, where I said he was like, the most, lovable jock you could, and I say that, sincerely, because, again, here's a guy that, out of nowhere would pants you if he this was definitely something I felt on my heart to do. And just to kind of be a little bit transparent, me being my Christian background, I knew that I wanted to partner with God on this, because I knew that this wasn't about me. This wasn't about any specific individual other than who Rob was. And the fact is that we want to see this annually done. And that's why, I'm happy to say that, it took forever to find a partner to team up with, because again, me and my team, we're not a 501c3 organization just yet. We eventually will be, but we're privileged to say that we're working alongside the Sparta chapter of Unico, which is an Italian heritage organization, Unico. So we're still looking for vendors, anybody who would like to become a vendor. Again, we want to try to include community as much as possible. And we want to make sure that people understand that, yes, we're doing this in Rob's name, but also that we're trying to give back to the community, especially since they've been suffering so much, going through what they've been going through,
Yeah. So sorry to interject. So for those vendors that are interested, who should they reach out to, and how can they get set up?
They can reach out to me. My number, I don't mind putting it out there for people to contact me. It's 201-463-9363, or they can simply email me at Rostafa, Rostafa 101 @gmail.com for those inquiries. And I'm just very, very happy that, we've gotten some places that are willing and able to do that and become a vendor. Basically, there is a fee to become a vendor, but that's only going towards what we're doing, as I said, because again, this is all about Rob. We're also planning on having a raffle off. We're also planning on having various other people there. We're also trying to get maybe a couple guest celebrities to be there that are within that area. I can't really say right now because
why don't we tell them where there is? So there's going to be at Walpack Inn in Sussex County. The festival is going to be from 11 a.m. until 6 p.m. But
10 p.m.
Oh, it's 10. Oh, okay.
The doors are going to open at 11. Introductions will be at 12, and the music will start at 12:30, and we're going to go until about 10-ish. Yeah.
So if you're interested, please email or call Rostafa 101, you said at gmail.com?
That's right. Also, my number, 201-463-9363. And also, we're looking for, other sponsors as well. We're looking for sponsors in terms of, going towards staging, lighting, audio, venue costs, because again, what we want to do is partner up with a bunch of businesses who believe in what we believe in, and that is, community comes first, and we want to support our own. And what a lot of people may not know is that, yes, I'm from another area, but I also am, like I said, I'm an activist, and I also support various different causes, not just within the music community, but in mental health, in civil rights, as well as other different variations of people that are in need of aid. Because, growing up being, in a Christian household, the one thing that you also got to understand is it's not just about receiving, it's about you got to give. Got to give a little bit more than what is asked for, because the demand is there, and it's not about you, it's not about compensation. And I'm doing this because A, I miss my friend, and B, I want his family to know that people not only still care, but they're going to continue to care annually.
Well, from the sounds of it, Rob was a guy that really gave his all to the world. And by supporting this festival, AmbroPalooza, you too can give back to the community in the form of literally scholarships to students. You can help them with their entire future and change their entire lives. So, Rostafa, it's been a real pleasure speaking with you today. It sounds like we covered a lot. I don't want to withhold anything that you wanted to talk about, though. So was there anything else you wanted to cover on today's interview?
Yeah, you can go to AmbroPalooza.com and find out more information. And the goal is that we want to try to get about 1,000 people over there, because we want people to understand that this is more than just, an event. This is really a celebration, and we want people to celebrate life again, like we did, before the pandemic.
Like we did when Rob was here. Can they get tickets at the door too, so to speak?
They can. There may be an increase in price that's still being decided, but it shouldn't be that much. Right now, tickets are on sale for $40. And this is actually something that's going to be very vital, because on the poster it says, if you are a current enrolled student that attends Sparta or Dover high schools respectively, you get in for free. The only way you can show proof of that is by a modern report card that you have, and possibly a student ID. Happy to also announce that, we want to make this open to the public. And again, if you're a news outlet, or if you have any and all connections to really bring this event out wide and making sure we're able to bring the people necessary to be there to buy tickets, I ask you to come contact me, and we'll be able to do that. We really want this to be a happening for everyone involved, and we want to just have fun. We want to have fun, and we want everybody to know that Rob Ambrosino, even from the beyond, is still having fun, watching everybody have fun.
So AmbroPalooza.com, AM as in Mary, BROPALOOZA. You can also search that on Facebook. They have an event page.
Absolutely. And like I said, every dollar that is from those ticket sales are going directly into the fundraiser. And also, like I said before, we're also actually going to be live streaming the event too, for those that are going to be out of state. So it's being decided that we're most likely going to live stream it on both Facebook and YouTube, so people can watch that as well, and also donate as well, because we're also going to be having the link set up where people can donate a certain amount. And again, this is all hands on deck participation, and like I said, we want people to have fun. And we want to make sure that we spread Rob's message out, which was, again, it doesn't take that much to help somebody, let alone give somebody their time. And that's what Rob did. That was the ultimate currency that he gave, was his time.
Well, Rostafa, we're going to get the message out on WRSK here at Cruising Oldies 97.5 FM in Newton, New Jersey, Sussex County Community College Radio. Greatly appreciate you joining us for Campus Conversations today. Looking forward to seeing you June 11th. At AmbroPalooza at Wallpack Inn. So we appreciate you tuning in and look forward to that show coming up. And please go out and support AmbroPalooza.com, all the musicians, all the students, all the artists, everybody that's involved in making this great event happen and really keeping the legacy of Rob Ambrosino alive and well. Have a great rehearsal tonight and looking forward to talking to you soon.
Absolutely. And remember, all you sponsors out there, all you corporate businesses out there, all you local businesses out there, you're more than welcome to support us. Like I said, we want to make sure that if you support us, we support you. And we'll do that not just through the media, but also through our website as well.
Thanks a lot, Rostafa. And we'll catch you soon here at Cruising Oldies Radio. Enjoy more great music coming up.